Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 32. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, here's Burrow. That's complete. Here's Brown. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. To throw again, it's Burrow. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow finds his man, Chase. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They kick the running back in motion. First down throwing for Hurts. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's on the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. The Bengals all set to go for their 2nd drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Burrow setting up the play action. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's a pickup of 9. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Give him 30 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First down, Burrow to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. On first down, Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here's 2nd and 2. He's got Brown on the slant. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they get this down to the 28. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bengals with one final possession now in our opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. On target to his man Higgins. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. This offense getting one final possession here before halftime. They'll have to be quick about anything they want to do here. We're just moments away from halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Burrow out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Zach Bond with the tackle. Second down now, 7 to go. Burrow setting to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing now, following the turnover. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
A 41-yard attempt.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And our first half ends with 3 points. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. So to begin the third quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stop made by Sam Hubbard. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Short side option here. He's running left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's gonna run for it! And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the pistol, Hurts. Bails out of the... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming. Running back sent in motion. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. And that brings up 4th and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this 2nd half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Bengals are going to be backed up to begin this drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Reed Blankenship making the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They kick the running back in motion. From the 20 on 2nd down. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Burrow from the gun. This one taken in by Chase. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got first down from the 31. Brown on the inside give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action now. Burrow. Headed out right. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And the Eagles get to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. First down throwing for Hurts. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. He's back to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it'll be Bengals football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. completes this one to Chase. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. He'll look to throw it. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
To throw. Higgins makes the catch. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Setting up to pass. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Back to throw. Pass caught along the sideline by Gesicki. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. To throw again, it's Burrow. And they connect on the touchdown to claw back in these final moments. And an extra point will win this game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them. And that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
For a likely game winner if he can hit it. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.